Alright everyone, NewMutator here bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012. And what do we have here? It's Deer versus Gimbal RS, game number 4. Like I said, Deer has already won 3 games. Gimbal RS could have won the 3rd game. I mean, it was a long shot, but they really could have won. They killed off a lot of the wolves mid-game, and they had some wolves kind of halfway there with pretty much a clear shot, and they kind of retreated into some dwarven fire there, and mishaps ensued, and Deer was able to come out on top. So once again, Deer is going to be led by Drunken, this green color here, Switch, Sight, Vantobia, Paladise, and Sasper along for the ride. Sam the Butcher is leading the Gimbal RS effort. Grog, Monster, 2 Smoking Guns, Morgoth, Inquisitor, and the Black Knight have all showed up here for this match. So it looks like it is now 6 on 6. So teams are even. There is no player advantage either way. And this map, I think, is called the Spinach Between Your Teeth, although for what reason I do not know. And here we go. Paladise is saying you guys have to learn not to all talk at once. So yeah, they are on some kind of voice chat dealy that I don't have access to, so I can't really bring that to you. Looks like somebody on Gimbal RS drawing a line. Probably Sam the Butcher saying, "Yep, this is our flag. Flag number 3. It is flag rally, so it's pretty wise to guard a flag or two to prevent your opponent from tagging it. The team to tag every single flag will win the game, or the most flags by the time the game ends." Oh, here we go. How bad was Drunken? I don't know. He wasn't too bad, I guess. He wasn't that great either. I forget. Somebody. Apparently there is some kind of commentating bromance that I'm accused of having with Drunken, and it's very amusing to find that out. But anyway, no worries. We're gonna go ahead and scrutinize these trades here. Looks like once again fire arrows that can be picked up. Pretty good. Oh yeah, no 200 damage, but yeah, ample opportunity for that, I suppose. Yep, and then warriors, some thrall, a couple of actually just one, no, 2 dwarves and 4 whites. Doesn't look like there are any healers on this map. Oh, here we go, a journeyman. So Gimbal RS opting for pus maybe, but they're sending a bunch of whites out, so I don't know if they're gonna heal them or not. I guess they're just aggregating them up to heal, and I don't know what's going on. They're a little bit slower on the draw than the Deer team, whose whites are already melted. And yeah, it looks like this is going to be the defense for the home flag for Deer. Nope, never mind. Switch is just really slow. I don't know what's going on here. Looks like he's taking orders or something over the voice chat program.
Flag captured.
There we go. The Black Knight is eventually able to heal all those whites, and Sam the Butcher has the thrall defense on the flag here, flag number 2. And you know, Gimbal RS is spreading out. They're gonna meet eventually. And who's gonna take the middle flag first? It is going to be Grog Monster's scout goal. Able to do that. That is actually pretty good, but he's going to give it up almost immediately to Drunken's pus goals. And that's not good. You kind of want to be able to control the middle of the map, then you're able to react to any of the flags you so desire. You're in a good position to do that. Yep, so I don't know if any whites were sunk or not. I highly doubt it, although this would be a great map to sink whites on. And I don't know. I don't know if oh, and I do have to mention also that the other match that is played for the DE1, I believe it was played prior to this match, but I don't have the films for that yet, so I cannot cast it. Once I have the films, I would love to cast that and bring that to you, because I think that would make for some great games, Time Wizards and Age. But never mind that. We're in the middle of a match here between Deer and two smoking guns of and Gimbal R Us. And looking at the percentages, 89-91%, pretty dang close. Not a whole lot's been done just yet. Couple of goals being killed and so on and so forth, but not a whole lot of damage. Looks like Grog Monster sending in his warriors to their doom. He's going to try to pick off one, maybe two archers here before getting slaughtered by that Thrall. Thrall is pretty powerful. Yep, those warriors are going to retreat and probably get picked off. They're going to try to hide behind the palm trees. And those arrows just bounce down. One warrior is lost though. So was it worth it? Maybe. You know, it did buy some time for the Gimbal squad, who it looks like percentages are pretty close here. But Sasper, it looks like, is going to he's going to try to take this flag, but I don't know, that wasn't the greatest puss. He wants to be able to take that dwarf out so he can rush the flag there. Let's try flagging 100%. Not gonna happen. 67 to 73%. Gimbal R Us is in the lead, although Inquisitor is in a very tough position to defend here. Vantobia with so many warriors. He is going to try to retreat to Morgoth, and Vantobia stops pursuing. So Deer is up in flags, it looks like, or actually they're tied, but Deer is in the lead regardless. They tagged their 5th flag first. And those Thrall are pretty effective. You know, Thrall clumped up like that are really good against warriors. Although Paladise losing some archers here to Morgoth. Morgoth only has 1 archer remaining, and Drunken coming out with an archer to pick off Inquisitor's archers, and he's going to do so in the what is he doing? Drunken, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything like this. Drunken is trying to melee his archers with his archer. This is ridiculous. Oh, there he goes. He just wants to get super close. And the interesting thing is that it took so long for Gimbal R Us to react. And Inquisitor is going to get out. And Drunken not able to dodge at that range. Kind of a ridiculous thing, but he probably is in multiple places. I don't know. Sight's gonna move in with his units here. Switch also with some melee, but looks like flag number 2 is gonna go down. It's 35 to 30% in favor of Deer. There are some more. Yeah, Drunken is doing defense as well, so that would explain why that archer had such bizarre behavior. And Gimbal R Us, they need 2 more flags. They need this home flag here, which doesn't look like they have quite enough to be able to pull that off. And flag number 4, which they do not yet have, but it looks like they could possibly pick that up. However, flag 3 is all that Deer needs to win, and they are pretty much en route to it right now. And they also have a lead in percentages and units as
5
well.
minutes
By
remaining.
cleaning up that last flag, they were able to secure that, so it looks like they are going to be able to pick that up. 28% to 9% as of right now. And the Black Knight is, he's pussed,
Flag
unable to do
captured.
anything about it. And
Victory
two smoking
imminent.
guns, his warrior there. So we just heard victory imminent for Gimbal R Us. They were able to tag
Flag captured.
one flag, but they just need, all they need is one dwarf maybe and a couple of warriors, but unable to contest. So they are going to lose. And that's too bad. I mean, it looked like they were doing pretty well there for a second. Looking at these numbers, Sam the Butcher, 63 damage, but yeah, pretty difficult for anyone to get positive ratios. Inquisitor and Morgoth, you know, valiant effort, but not able to do that. But you know, 35 kills compared with 46 kills. I guess it was closer for a minute than it was at the end there. Deer, though, was able to come through. Paladice and Sasper each with 10 kills. Switch 62 damage. So in the end, it's another win for Deer. They're now up 4-0, and game number 5 is all that's left. Gimbal R Us have lost the match at this point, but you know, they can pick up a win. If they you know, they can win a game if they want to. I think they can possibly do it. Deer, though, is on a roll, and Deer is going to progress to the DE. What am I saying? Double elimination round 2. I believe they're going to meet Southern Parkians once again, so that's going to be interesting next week to see. And Gimbal R Us is going to the bottom bracket, but before all that is game number 5, and that's coming up in just a moment.